Tai Chi again a couple of years ago, a long time ago, and then a couple of years ago I started again, and it's begun to make me more aware of what's going on in my body, not just when I'm doing Tai Chi, but when anything's happening. And it's just another way to practice, you know, another way to start, rather than just always looking at what you're thinking. There's many other ways these messages come. They come through your body. They also come through pictures, through the ways that you sort of imagine. Because alongside of beliefs are all the ways, all the pictures you've got of yourself, either being a success or not. You know, all these pictures, they also have a big impact on us. It's like we're having a computer with all these files that we keep running, you know. And some of the files are bad news. Some of them just do not work. And if we can just sometimes just reaching one of those out and working on that and changing that, can start a whole new thing going for us, a whole new way of looking at life. Because it's true that your outside is a reflection of your inside. There is no doubt about that. And this having confidence and attract success is all about changing on the inside and so attracting on the outside. This is what the law of attraction is about. I know the law of attraction is very attractive to people. It seems to offer something for nothing a lot of the time. In actual fact, it's hard work to do this. And I'm not offering you a quick fix here, except that when you change inside, sometimes the outside looks bad. So if you're sitting here thinking, oh my life's crap, or in a relationship, or there's something going on at work, or this isn't working for me, you know, you can believe that is your fault, and you're not good enough, or you could just stop it there and think, wait a minute, that is my inner critic working. Let's just stop there and reevaluate this. Has something happened to me? Have I changed on the inside? Have I changed so that my outside life doesn't look attractive to me? And this is a very healthy and actually very useful way of looking at this, because this is the truth. If something's happening in your life and you don't like it, rather than trying to find out who to blame, whether it's you or your work colleague or your husband or your wife or your mum or whatever, stop there and just think it's not working for me. Never mind all of those people having their own experiences. What can I do to change this? In what way do I need to change it? And often it just takes some action. And often that first, a step of action can just be very, very empowering, because there's a tendency within the self-help movement to just keep going around in the mind. And CBT, a very useful technique, I'm sure lots of you know about CBT, very useful technique. In fact, it's what, Louise Hay based all her work on, and I've based a lot of my work on it too. That it's not enough to just be analysing your thoughts all the time. Just drive yourself crazy. It's just such a head trick. It's just so horrible, you just want to throw out the books. Something else needs to happen. And that's something else. I always imagine this as energy from the side, new, fresh energy, some spiritual input, some activating energy, go out and do Zumba dancing or something different. And clients, often they go months over things, and then one day they go and do something new, and they come back, they're a new person. And what's happened is they've gone and joined a dance class. They've just gone and met somebody down the road and had a chat to them. And it's just broken into something, And sometimes it really is a small thing that we need to do. It doesn't have to be huge. We can make ourselves feel better. Of course, at the heart of it all is loving ourselves and giving ourselves a break. And this book that I've just written, the new book, the Self-Esteem Coach, which is coming out in January, in the end, it was all about, I've written lots of books about self-esteem, but this was a bit different, because I do think really change is all about really loving ourselves and being able to love ourselves warts and all, And because what happens is when we don't like a part of ourselves, we get really heavy. And the only way we can change is to accept ourselves. That is where the change begins. When we can say, yeah, I'm like that. And I'm not going to beat myself up about being like that. This is just a part of me. And I'm going to sort of give that part of myself a bit of tender loving care, and not just go mad at myself whenever I take happy or whatever. But to go, poor me, give myself a hug. You just go like this and you go, give myself a hug. And that is really at the heart of all of this personal development, all of this work about becoming whole and enlightened, all of these things. love all our parts. As we develop and move on and discover even more subtle parts that we don't like, this journey just goes on and on. Just remembering that.